snoring. Are you gonna buckle yourself in? Look at you, all crusties in your eye. Let me get you. Let me fix you up right quick.
Oh, it's not. You know what? So while we're on that side, like you literally have to pass Ace. What happened?
Go ahead.
You literally have to pass Ace Hardware, where I get those rapid chemicals.
Yes.
Get the weed killer.
Okay.
Well, not weed killing, but
I know. Yeah, I know what you meant.
You see what I did? I said not weed killing, but weed killing. And the good thing is, like, what you'll pay like $8.
Can you hold this for me? You in my face? No, don't press it. Don't press it. It's recording. Alright, you good? You ready? You ready to rock and roll, boo?
Are you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
That was crazy if you closed your hand the door, though.
That would have been crazy. Thank you! Oh. I woke up wanting to go out to eat for breakfast. So I said, hey, David, did you want to go out to eat? And he shook his head. I was like, do you think we should ask? He shook his head. And then I said, you think we should ask Daddy? And he said, what did you say?
Excuse me.
He was like, yes, let's go ask Daddy. And I was like, okay. And then, why is the color like that? First of all, dang. Oh, that's why the color. There we go. Color's so much better. And then we woke him up. And I was like, babe, I was really craving to go out to eat. Can we go? And he said,
Yeah.
And now we're going to go get something to eat. Which
and then we're gonna go to the library.
And then we're gonna go to the library. Well, we're gonna go get something to eat. Then Ace Hardwood is Hardwood, right? Hardware. I don't know. Go to Ace Hardware, and then we're gonna go to the library to get some books. And yeah, all that jazz. Where are we, David?
Library.
Jasper County Library. The most wonderful place to be. We are hiring. Ooh. What are we doing?
Oh, that's not
I'm trying to lose you.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Come on, let's go look for your books.
Okay. Okay. Welcome to the library. We have been missing you.
Thank you.
He's grown.
Hello there. So as you can see from the previous video, we went to the library. We were looking at different books and things like that, right? And then we came across this book right here. So we're in the library and I see this book that says this and I'm like, oh, okay. And so he opened it and you know, I don't mind him learning about stuff like that, but it's the fact that they have like all the animals in their sex positions basically. Like what? Like what age do you even teach them? Bro, look, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't even know what age you would teach this in, but yeah. Okay, so I looked up the book on Amazon to see what the age range of this book was, and it was from 5 to 8 years old. I'm okay with the book as far as words go. I just didn't care too much for the sex positions of the animals in the book. Because even as an adult, like, I don't think I necessarily, like, if I see an animal do it, I'm like, oh, okay. But it's not like I need it in my face or in my child's face. I just don't understand. I just don't understand why it's such a pressing thing for kids to know so much about the sex world at such a young age. And one thing one of the things I do think is like age appropriate, like for very young children, is to know, you know, their body parts by what they are. Like, for example, since I'm helping to raise a boy, like, I make sure that he knows his penis is a penis, and it's not like, don't go calling it a nickname. And we're still trying to get out of that in a sense, because you just never know, like, in case someone ever, God forbid, if anything ever to happen to him, I want him to be able to explain where, like, what happened. Did anybody touch you here? Did anybody touch you there? Or whatever the case may be. So I think it is very important for them to know the actual names of, like, their body parts. But at age 5, maybe 5-year-olds are different now than when I was 5, because I have I think everyone has a memory going back to like 5 years old, like kindergarten. I think anyone can remember kindergarten. I wasn't too pressed on knowing, like, if I saw a dog and a puppy, oh, mom, how did that puppy get here? Matter of fact, the dogs I did have, the dog I had, Sheba, at the time had 7 puppies. And my mind wasn't like, oh, how they get here? Doggone mosquitoes, Jesus. I just think it was inappropriate. Well, that's what I thought, until I went to the Amazon reviews and everybody was praising the book, because I guess one of the reviews was saying that her daughter was in kindergarten and they had a pet chicken, and the chicken had an egg and and the chick hatched, and then she asked the teacher, well, where did the egg come from? And I guess the teacher told her that, you know, the dad chicken touched the woman chicken, and that's how the egg came about. And I guess her mom was really frustrated about that, and she wanted to explain to her daughter what it was. And I get it, every kid is advanced in their own stage, and every, you know, body have that discussion differently. I just feel like there's definitely a way to make it age appropriate. And I just don't think that showing images, like, I think the one image that really bothered me was the elephant, because you can actually see the penis inside, going inside the other elephant. And I'm like, why do they need that visual? Like, what purpose does it serve them? And I was just really disgusted, and I was like, if anything, that's what's going to make them ask questions. I just feel like as a child, there should just be an innocence to them. And not saying, and you know, by all means, sex isn't something that's disgusting or should be frowned upon, but I'm going to make sure my child's innocence is there as long as it can stay, because we do live in a crazy world. I'm gonna give them realistic things, but I'm not gonna be purposely teaching my 5-year-old, let alone 8. I mean, I was built different. I didn't But when I was in middle school, that's when we learned about sex ed. They pulled us all into the auditorium, did a horrible job of teaching us sex education, but that was middle school. And that's because that's when puberty happens, and that's when like the real like sex talk should like start happening. Not how, I don't know, that's 5 years old. Why do you need to know about sperm and how an egg goes into the sperm and then this, that, and am I tripping? Like 5 years old, you need to know about sperm? At 5, you need to know how the position the animals are in. For why? Let me know in the comments, am I tripping? Because am I being too much of a prude? Let me make sure I use that word in the proper context. Cause yeah, I wasn't a fan of that book. Yeah, I did use it. I don't know, would you buy that book for your child or let them read them at that young age? You let me know. All right, deuces. I hope you guys have a great day. We had a great day. My husband got amazing news. I didn't get the greatest news, but I'm happy when my husband's happy. So I love you. Jesus loves you most. And yeah, bye.